Speculations on the Canal, Dissected Snaps. Jascha Lenz, Lina Etzkorn, Hanna Hermann, Friedrich Trost. Prolog. Snap 1.
Quai du Hainaut 23, 1080 Molenbeek, Saint-Jean. In front of brown, red, dark grey bricks, concrete slabs. A group of Euro pallets sitting around black gravel, a neon orange sack, a white wheel, some cardboard, bushes. Oppressive smell of cars, wet stones and fighting green.
Snap 2.
Ambient Construct S&C, Nast Monique, Sunday 4 p.m. Yellow-blue wooden garage door with windows, a ragged bar stool, cracks, moss. In my nose, concrete dust and burnt rubber, enveloped by a cloud of citrus fruits. You can't see them, but they are there.
Snap 3.
Abattoir, Rue Ropsy-Chaudron, 24 1070 Anderlecht, Sunday 5 p.m. Mossy concrete, 3 buckets filled with reinforcing steel and some moss. An ornamental wood object, 3 purple plastic baskets, 1 red plastic basket and 1 wooden basket. A rusty grill, a grey table, 2 card boxes, a moss green blanket, a red base, a white wall with a slit, a neon lamp, a crosswalk sign, a power strip, a wooden glass partition, a black broom, a neon green broom, a mop, reflective, wet concrete floor.
Act 1. Vacancy.
There is a silence where hath been no sound. There is a silence where no sound may be, in the cold grave under the deep, deep sea, or in white desert where no life is found, which hath been mute and still must sleep profound. No voice is hushed, no life treads silently, but clouds and cloudy shadows wander free, that never spoke, over the idle ground, but in green ruins, in the desolate walls of antique palaces where man hath been. Though the dune fox or wild hyena calls, and owls that flit continually between shriek to the echo, and the low winds moan, there the true silence is, self-conscious and alone.
Emptiness as a human condition as a sense of generalized boredom, social alienation and apathy. The rental vacancy rate is an economic indicator which measures the percentage of rental homes that are vacant. While Christianity and Western sociologists and psychologists view a state of emptiness as a negative, unwanted condition, in some Eastern philosophies such as Buddhist philosophy and Taoism, emptiness, sunyata, represents seeing through the illusion of independent self-nature.
The contradiction of building up a wall behind a window to protect the building because of vacancy. Garbage. Boxes stacked, no thrown on top of each other, into each other, scrape, decay. Weathering inside, sagging, crumbling, mold and rust, but empty, empty, undisturbed, far from us.
Act 2. Appropriation.
appropriation of the green, growing from nowhere without an audience, covering, embracing the existing. No ulterior motive, just the will to exist.
In the past years, the transiency of European city making and dwelling has become increasingly hard to disregard. This urban flux calls for a methodological rethinking for those professionals, social and natural scientists, artists, and activists, with an interest in the processes of remaking and reclaiming urban space. With a practical and empirical emphasis, this anthology brings forth a variety of perspectives on urban appropriation strategies, their relation to public spacemaking, and their implications for future city development, exploring how ideas and practices of appropriation inform and relate to cultural narratives, politico-historical occasions as well as socio-ecological expressions. The amount of debris in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch accumulates because much of it is not biodegradable. Many plastics, for instance, do not wear down, they simply break into tinier and tinier pieces. Because the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is so far from any country's coastline, no nation will take responsibility or provide the funding to clean it up. Charles Moore, the man who discovered the vortex, says cleaning up the garbage patch would bankrupt any country that tried it.
Dirt. Its Old English root meaning is any foul or filthy substance. Dirt is natural. One question is how far away it is. A plastic island in the ocean is far away, not the speck on your turtleneck.
Act 3. Conversion.
Destruction refers to damage to an object, system, being, or idea, as in legal damages and physical vandalism, beyond the capability to repair. Destruction refers to damage to an object, system, being, or idea, as in legal damages and physical vandalism, beyond the capability to repair. Destruction refers to damage to an object, system, being, or idea, as in legal damages and physical vandalism, beyond the capability to repair. Gentrification is the process of changing the character of a neighborhood through the influx of more affluent residents and businesses. 1. It is a common and controversial topic in urban politics and planning. Gentrification often increases the economic value of a neighborhood, but the resulting demographic displacement may itself become a major social issue. The mobilization of the spectacle and splendor of the boulevard and its luminous cafe was meant to mask and disguise the fundamentals of class relations, which is why the presence of the poor family on the boulevard comes as such a shock. Gentrification often shifts a neighborhood's racial or ethnic composition and average household income by developing new, more expensive housing and businesses in a gentrified architectural style and extending and improving resources that had not been previously accessible. 2, 3, 4. The gentrification process is typically the result of increasing attraction to an area by people with higher incomes spilling over from neighboring cities, towns, or neighborhoods. In Anderlecht, an entire district is changing. One that was originally dedicated to the processing and sale of meat, but that is now diversifying. And that is part of the major development in progress throughout the Canal area.
You're thinking, aren't you, that this is no right conclusion to the play you've seen today? After a tale, exotic, fabulous, a nasty ending was slipped up on us. We feel deflated too. We too are nettled to see the curtain down and nothing settled. How could a better ending be arranged? Could one change people? Can the world be changed? Would new gods do the trick? Will atheism, moral rearmament, materialism? It is for you to find a way, my friends, to help good men arrive at happy ends. You write the happy ending to the play. There's got to be a way.